and then for whole industries to stop competing against each other, so you have to have false advertising. The idea of guilds bringing businesses together, so in the and working as allies and sharing the workload, so that that particular function is handled, uh, in a way that everybody can respect. And so they have, for example, roofers, then all the roofs are fixed, and now they can all take a big break and still be welcome somehow in the context of that they're fulfilling that function in a greater context of community, with all the functions being handled up front as a priority, providing instead of profit. But to be realistic to all these business people, a lot of the things going on now, otherwise too, the geopolitics and all these nations. I mean, you look at the news and it's like craziness everywhere. But the craziness always comes back to people in their real regular lives not quite connecting to their own source of power, their own source of independence. And the idea of permaculture is something that integrates our own use with the land, and it's a way that just makes it, it's the opposite of monoculture. It brings back the logic of farming as a holistic ecology that you're a part of. And that's a logic of community based. You could say community is the ecology of human. Uh, it was, yeah, one of my, Jesus, what's it? The guy who wrote Post Scarcity Anarchism. Uh, I'm skipping on his name right now. One of my heroes, who says utopianism, not futurism, because we have to get past the idea that we can just solve it technologically, each of us staying in our own little fantasy of we're going to have a profession and expand our knowledge and um, do things independently from the context of a planet with a greater ecology, from the context of our communities of resource and integrity. So my point is, this keeps getting abstract, and I want to say there's got to be a breakthrough of getting it, of communication, that explains it. But then there's got to be breakthroughs of options available. And if you just look, that's why we're going to just try to take it to like Crawfordville here, the little town nearby, which is mostly kind of right wing and small businesses. And then you got Tallahassee, which is the government of Florida, and there's left wing organizations and left wing politicians and right wing politicians. And the idea is that what I'm suggesting is an approach that's philosophical, but it becomes something that informs people just